understand. The more visionary the idea, the more people it leaves behind. Visions of technology and wealth, the force of cyber capital that will send people to the gutter to retch and die. What is the flaw of human rationality? It pretends not to see the horror and death at the end of the schemes it builds. We know what the anarchists have always said. Tell me.
Yeah. Era of the terror emergence. Bust the curtains like a Russian insurgent. Feel like searching for the last virgin. Urban t-shirts wrapped around the head like turbans. The heat bursts, send them down the drain like detergent. Conversing with death, urgently the burden follows my steps. The murder is concealed in the breath. The illness adept, adapted to the pain that I harbor my brain. Similar to Washington carving you barbaric. Warrior, scholar, author, historical. Luring you deep in the halls of Valhalla. It's no secret Nazis still exist to conquer tomorrow before we reach it. Self-configure the time sequence. Move like sandstorms over Egypt. When the solstice whispers of Iblis. Perceive the evilness in every man that deceiveth. They kidnap you, then they praise Jesus. Raised by perfect English speaking elitists. Witness the grim reapers peeking from the outer regions. Gunpowder seasoning. Open your wounds, you need a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. It's like a tournament. We rot skulls like adornments. My true survivalists survive the torment. The troops survive in more ancient garments. With futuristic ornaments, fighting the wars that were laid dormant. Victory, you mourn it.
I'm from a village where they work the land and fear the Lord. They fear the king, they fear his legion, and they fear his swords. We break our backs to pay his tax, but yet he still harass and break our spirits when this faction comes to kill and laugh. They call us peasants, call us beggars, and they call us dirt. They call us second class expendable, we call since birth. Again the pigs arrived to tax, the plan was not to pay. The plan was not to budge, the revolution starts today. They burned the marketplace and farms so that we couldn't eat. They burned the pillars of our buildings so we couldn't sleep. We led the women and the children to their hiding place, then led the men who singed the village to their final place. We gather weapons from the bodies of the henchmen dead. We gather strength, we gather rebels as we gather heads. We make our way up to the guards who watch the kingdom gates and make our point by tossing molotovs. The king must pay. We fight for days, we fight for weeks, we fight for months on end. We fight the grave, we fight for freedom, and the blood must shed. Must find the king, must find the culprit, I must find revenge. I found the king, I found the vulture, now it's time to end. Step through the entrance and now right before I dead the king, I stare him dead into his eyes and say, remember me. You killed the legends just to get here, I was next in line. I faked my death now out of exile, time to get what's mine. Check again.
Living through pad and a pen, flapping the wind, the smell of burning corpses collapsing the men. Confusion in this illusion of altered living. Thoughts are given, not created, to never be decorated. So many fear what they don't know, living inside remote homes, controlled by visions of electronic bodies that don't roam. War happens around the globe on a daily. Now Americans ain't safely walking past an Israeli. You see these corporate businesses that come together in secret and plot on taking everything from you just to delete it. While government officials collectively make a profit and laugh out of your face cause you'll never be able to stop it. This rebel empire of higher living is magnified, prophesied since the beginning before our father died. What has the moral of human race depleted to? We obviously don't care about nothing unless it's feeding you. We as people are far beyond our desires, burning fires, know the pain of not living how we inspire. You're a liar, thinking change is the only thing that we needed. We got enough shit to clean on our own so you can keep it. Breathing just to encounter spiritual discipline, to live within the meaning of righteousness like we simple men. Hallelujah, we reach the land of the perfect, but there's still gonna be a final decision to reach the verdict.